So in my younger days, as in younger days, I meant like last year, in 8th grade, we had to do a report about the planets, and so the planet that I chose was Saturn because all I could think about was the joke, "When God made Saturn, he liked it, so he put a ring on it." That was pretty dumb. I never used that joke. Actually, yeah, I think I used that joke in my presentation, actually. So I wrote a song. The song by Saturn has a bunch of information for it, and I don't know, I kind of like it because it's like, it has to do with science, and science is fun. And so here's a little how that report went. I've always kind of wanted to go out of this world, but, you know, being out of this world is just so out of this world. Let's all go to Saturn, where they got the gas layers and things, and then maybe we'll check out the rock core and hop on all the rings. We'll learn about Saturnus, the god of agriculture, and it takes 30 years for a revolutionary period, so you only feel a year older. Saturn is the place to go, yeah. Saturn is the place to be. I'd rather spend a day on Titan than time travel back in history. Let's take a space shuttle to Saturn, a really chill place to hang. It was first spotted by Galileo a bunch of years after the Big Bang. We'll slide through the many layers of gas to the rock core, but bring a jacket because it's windy on the atmosphere, I'm sure. Saturn is the place to go, oh, Saturn is the place to be. I'd rather spend a day on Titan than time travel back in history. It's 1.4 billion kilometers from the sun, and it may take 8 years to get there, but I know we'll have so much fun. It's the second largest planet, 120,000 kilometers wide, but we'll have an awesome trip with Saturnus on our side. Saturn is the place to go, Saturn is the place to be. I'd rather spend a day on Titan than time travel back in history. A really cool thing about Saturn that we all may know is about the pretty rings, but here's some things that may not show. Saturn's rings look solid as if made of a piece of ice, but really it's made of balls of water, ice, dust, rock. Ain't that nice? We'll explore the 62 moons, including Titan, largest of them all. Now I really hate to do this, but it's 4th grade, so I get into high school next fall. The moons are Algeron and Adger and Elberox and Athen and Atlas and Phaethon and Batlas and Calypso and Daphne and Dion and Enclutus and Epithemius and Arabius and Fabrids and Fariner and Ferna and Grebe and Hattie and Helen and Hyperon and Brooklyn and Hypatus and Jurak and Jarsek and Janus and Kari and Kunvik and Lode and Methone and Mimas and Mundaflari, Narvi and Palik and Palin, Pandora, where they filmed Avatar, Phoebe, Polydeuces, Pathemius, Rhea, Sutniger, Skatnith, Cernak, Skull, Sutler, Tarok, Tarvos, Telesto, Tethys, Thermer, Titan, and Yrmer, and a bunch of other moons that weren't named because they couldn't think of any more names, but now I think about it, maybe they just based it off of when they found the moons. Maybe they're just little balls that orbit around Saturn. Saturn is the place to go, oh, Saturn is the place to be. I'd rather spend a day on Titan than time travel back in history. Now thanks for the time, and I hope that you enjoyed the pigs. I better stop this tune now because it's kinda making me sick. But yeah, let's go to Saturn, it's really cool. In fact, it's actually 120 negative degrees Celsius. So let's all fly to Saturn together, yeah. I'd like to make a shout out and just introduce my 2 new fish. Their names are Professor Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and Professor Vincent van Gogh. Yeah.